Scavino, whose life has been changed forever by the disease, his wife. But he is raising awareness through the Lyme Disease Challenge, and Fox 5 is very happy to be on board. And we have to thank our General Manager, Vice President Lew Leone, for arranging all of this. So thank you so much, Dan, for being here.
And both of you guys are impacted by your wife as well.
Both of our
wives
suffer from Lyme disease. Dan's story is more harrowing than mine, in that his wife has had it for 10 years.
She's had it for 10 years.
So tell us, how did it happen?
Probably gardening in the back of the house. Dutchess County, New York, where we reside, is probably prone to the highest rate of ticks anywhere in the world.
Right, so now you have two kids, about 10 years old.
Yeah, 7 and 8 year old.
And you've left your job to help raise awareness.
That's correct. I left my job because I couldn't get into the city and do a full-time job commuting back and forth 5 days a week. So.
All right, let's talk about it. You've got the Lyme Disease Challenge. We've been joking. Lou and I, we've all been doing it off camera. We're in the hashtag, which is Lyme Disease Challenge, by the way.
This is awesome.
There's a lot of people getting behind this, and essentially, you do a little video online. It's like the Ice Bucket Challenge was last summer.
Exactly.
The idea is to raise awareness, get the word out there with that hashtag Lyme Disease Challenge, and you do the Lyme.
I'm coming for this, too.
Okay, here comes Nick, too. You put it in your mouth.
All right.
And let's do it, and then you're supposed to say a fact or something about Lyme disease as well.
And then I'm going to ask you some more about it, because I want to know a little bit more about Lyme disease.
So let's do this part first here. Here we go.
Ready?
We'll be able to talk again in like a minute or so here.
Ooh.
I actually love doing it.
Oh, no, you don't.
I do. I love Lyme, too.
I love Lyme, so.
Doesn't bother me at all.
Wow.
It's a bizarre thing to do, not preceded by a shot of tequila. I will say that.
100% correct.
Okay, so as we are getting used to this new taste in our mouths, Lou, why don't you tell us about how your wife got Lyme disease, as you understand?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know how she contracted Lyme disease. I can tell you it's an awful disease.
Yeah.
It's hard to diagnose, and the tests are not always accurate. It's misdiagnosed often. And sometimes there's a whole host of ailments that they tell you that you have. You have fibromyalgia, or you have arthritis, or you have pinched nerves, or you're depressed. But in reality, because you didn't present with the bullseye rash, which is the typical.
Which you could miss because that happened months before.
50% of the time, people don't present with a bullseye rash. So I knew nothing about Lyme disease other than I thought it was easily curable. Now I've really educated myself over the past 5 months on it. I know Dan's well educated on it. And there's so much information out there. There's a lot of misinformation, and there's a lot of controversy as well. But I think it's really important to raise awareness because people can prevent it by covering up and always checking yourself when you come in from outside.
Good advice for sure. I don't want to have to go through that if you can prevent it.
Yeah.
All right, Dan Scavino.
I know. I was going to say, I no one in our family has it, but a friend of ours' daughter got it, and it just what I saw her go through, how she felt a lot of the time was just not fun.
Yeah, and one of the frightening things is you can have it for quite a while. You can get bitten, not know it. I know somebody who had a stroke and paralysis. It's very serious. We share something in common. We also live in Dutchess County as well.
Oh, no kidding.
And the animals bring in the ticks.
Yeah.
They're small. They're different looking than the regular ticks, too. That's what's really scary.
They sure are, and it's immediate, too. It's no an hour, 2 hours later. If it gets you, it can transmit within minutes.
Gotcha.
So
wow.
Okay,
all right, the Lyme Disease Challenge. You can see the hashtag right at the bottom of the screen. Keep doing it. Spread the word. Certainly a worthy cause. And now we are talking about and here's more people doing those online videos, which are great. It's interesting watching this.
I could do another one, actually.
No, during the forecast, we will. Nick, let's talk about the weather right now.
I'm going to talk about the weather if I can talk after the line.
Yeah, right. It's gardening season, so a lot of people probably out there.